Good morning, all. Myself, Mohammed Shafiullah, Assistant Professor in Department of CSE, BITMLL. Welcome back to this course on C Programming for Problem Solving. In this session, I am going to explain you about a program wherein we have to check whether an input string is palindrome or not. So basically, a palindrome, a string wherein if it is a palindrome, it should be same when it is read from both the sides. For example, we have got Gadak, which is a palindrome. That is, when you read from the string from both the sides, it remains same. You have Malayalam. So basically, a palindrome is one wherein when read from both the sides, that is from either of the sides, should remain same. It should not be changed. So to do this, we need at least two variables. One is our input variable and the reverse variable will be stored in str2. str1 is our input variable. Then we need two integer variables. N indicates the length of the string, I we need for the looping purpose. So this is the code to find the length of the string. So I'll copy this entire code. So before I start finding the reverse, let me compute the length of the string. As we know that string length is an inbuilt function which gives me the length of the string str1. So in str1 I have assumed a value called madam which is stored in str1. So let me compute the length. strlen of str1 will give me the value of n as 5, since there are 5 characters in string 1. So I get the value of n as 5. So with this is the logic which actually reverses the string. So this is the formula, this is the formula which reverses the string. So now let me start the loop from I till not equal to null. So I value is initially 0. So now this is the formula. So n value str2 of n minus I minus 1. So which will be str2 of n value is 5, I value is 0 initially. So now str1 of 0. So what is there in str1 of 0 should be copied to str2 of 5 minus 1, which will be 4. So the value of str1 of 0 should be copied into str2 of 4. What is there in str1 of 0? It is m, which should be copied into str2 of 4. Fine. So now I should update. After this I should update. So value of I changes from 0 to 1. So same thing I have to do now. What should I do here? Copy the same formula. Now once I copy this, so now I value is 1, right? So what should I write here? str2 of 5. Since n value is 5, I should write n as 5. 5 minus 1 minus 1 equals to str1 of 1. So now str2 of 5 minus 1 is 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. str2 of 3 equals to str of 1. So what is there in str of 1? A should be copied into str2 of 3, which will be a. Then again I should update. At this time I value will change to 2. So now the same formula here, str2 of, since I value is 2, should be changed to 2 equals to str1 of 2. So now what is str2 of 5 minus 2 is 3, 3 minus 1 is 2, will be str1 of 2. So what is there in str1 of 2 should be copied into str2 of 2. str1 of 2 is d, which will be copied into str2 of 2. So I changes to 3 now. So same thing I have to do here again. Compute the value. str2 of 5 minus 3 minus 1 is equals to str1 of 3. So str2 of 5 minus 3 is 2, 2 minus 1 is 1. So str2 of 1 should have the value of str1 of 3. So what is there in str1 of 3? It is a, should be copied to str2 of 1, right? So after this I should update. What is the value of I should be? It should change to 4. So now same thing I have to do here again. str2 of 5 minus 4 minus 1 is equals to str1 of 4. So which is str2 of, what is 5 minus 4? 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. str2 of 0 should have the value of str1 of 4. str2 of 0 equals to str1 of 4. So what is there in str1 of 4? M. It should be copied to str2 of 0. So now I value will update. So this time I value will be 5. But what is there in str1 of 5? Which is null. So here this condition now will be false. So once the condition is false, if you check it out, all the characters in str2 are reversed. That is, this M is shifted here, this A is copied here, so on. Finally our string is incomplete because it should end with a null character. So this line terminates str2 with null character. The value of n is 5, so str2 of 5 will be null character. So after this, now our both strings are have the values, complete values. Let us now compare str1 with str2. So how do we compare? We have an inbuilt string compare function. So this is simple. If string compare of str1 comma str2 is going to give you 0, it means to say that the entered string is palindrome, else the entered string is not a palindrome. So this is the code to compute whether the string is palindrome or not. So this is the logic. I have the program here. Let me run the program. Same code which is here. So now I'll give it here as madam. So I get input string is madam and reverse string is madam. Madam is palindrome. So let me give any other word which is not a palindrome. Let me give hello. Input string is hello and reverse string is OLELH. Hello is not a palindrome. So that's it for this session. Thank you.